Hey everyone, it's Noah here again with another super useful and awesome video for coaches, consultants, and agency owners. So today I want to talk about how you can set your goals and actually execute it, actually reach your goals. This is definitely one of the most important videos because I know that there's a lot of people out there, most coaches, consultants, and agency owners, they have some business goals or maybe personal goals for their life, and they want to get there, but they're struggling. They set the goals, but they just can't reach it, and it's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't want it from deep from the heart. It's just a matter of reverse engineering, and because they're not doing reverse engineering, that's why they can't reach those goals. So the main focus in this video is going to be about how we can use reverse engineering to reach our goals. So let's first begin with the first step. What is your first step? The first step is that you have to see, what are your desires. So maybe in your business, you can say that, okay, I'm putting too much effort and it's just too little time, too little results with just too much effort. So that's not gonna work out for me. So what I want to do is to reduce the amount of work that I'm doing, but not lose any revenue or not lose any performance. I want to reduce the time, but maybe even get more outcome out of it. So that can be one goal. Another goal can be like you're making, I don't know, maybe like 10 to 15K a month, and you want to scale to 30K a month. That can be another goal. So there are different ways of how you can improve your business or personal life, and you set those goals based on your desire. Now the important part is that you're at a current situation, which we call it point A, and you want to get to the desired situation, which we call it point B. So from point A to point B, that gap should be filled. Why is that? Because if you set your goals, if you say that, okay, I'm at this current situation with this much revenue, okay, and I want to get to point B, that's my desired situation, which is maybe like double the revenue. Well, you're not gonna get there because you just set the goals, and that's not enough. You have to set up the baby steps. You have to know what little actions you have to take and execute so you can get to point B. So execution is an important part. That's why just setting goals is not enough, and that's actually the worst type of planning, because if you don't set any goals and if you don't change anything, you're gonna stay where you are. But if you set goals and not execute them perfectly, then you're not gonna reach them, and you're gonna get depressed. You're gonna feel bad about yourself because you're not reaching your goals. You have set them up. You've told yourself, like, in the next 3 months I wanna double my revenue, and in 3 months nothing has changed. So that will actually upset you, and that will cause a negative effect on you. So that's why it's important that if you are setting the goals, you have to know the little baby steps, the actions that you have to take to get to point B. So how are we gonna do that? Let me give you a very simple example so you can understand how you can plan the execution, so you can make sure that the goal is predictable and you can get there. First of all, the goal that you set should be measurable. If it's not measurable, then you can't get there. That's a must. So you can say, like, I want to do like 5 sales in a month. I'm doing 1 sale a month right now. I want to get to a point that I can do 5 sales per month, 5 clients per month. That's my goal. That's what I want to do in the next 3 months. So what you have to do is to say, okay, I want to get to 5 clients per month. What should I do to do that? What's the previous step to getting to those 5 clients? And that's reverse engineering. You see, like, we have set the goals. Now we're just coming back to see what we have to do, what actions needs to be taken so we can get there. So you say that I want to get to 5 clients. So how do I close deals with clients? I go on discovery calls with them. I go on strategy calls with them. I go on a phone call with them. Doesn't matter. If you're going on a call with them, you have to see your numbers. You look at it and you see that in average, out of every 4 prospects, you're closing 1 of them. So your conversion rate is 25%. Therefore, if you want to get to a point that you have 5 clients per month, you're gaining 5 clients per month, then you would have to have how many discovery calls? 5 times 4, 20. So you have to have 20 discovery calls per month. So based on the prediction that you have, based on the proven numbers, the actual facts that you have, based on those numbers, you can get to a point that you have 5 clients. Okay, so 5 clients results in having 20 discovery calls. Now I look at it and I say, okay, what's the previous step of going to the discovery call? Maybe you go on a very brief initial call with them. That can be one way of doing it. Sometimes business owners, they do a brief initial call just to qualify the prospect, and then they go on a 30-minute or 45-minute discovery call. So if you do initial call, you see that, okay, how many qualifications do I get from initial calls to the discovery calls? What's the conversion rate? What's the conversion rate between these two? And you see your numbers again. You look at the numbers again, and you see that out of every 2 prospects that you talk to, 1 of them goes to the discovery call. So we had 20 discovery calls. Now we have to have 40 initial calls, initial brief calls. So half of them convert into discovery calls, which is 20, and then 25% goes to becoming a client, which is gonna be 5 clients. So we have 5 clients, 20 discovery calls, 40 initial calls. Again, you see what's the previous step? How am I getting my initial calls? And you see that it's based on outreach. You're just reaching out to people. Maybe it's through Messenger, maybe it's through cold emailing. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, just look at it. What's the previous step, and see what's the conversion rate between those 2. So if I'm doing my outreach on, say, Facebook Messenger, and I look at my numbers again and see that among 10 conversations, I am bringing 1 person to an initial call, it means that I have 10% conversion rate. Okay, so out of 10 conversations, one prospect goes to the initial call. So 40 times 10, that's going to be 400. So you should have 400 outreaches so you can get 40 initial calls, so you can get 20 discovery calls, and then get to 5 clients per month. Now you exactly know what to do. In 1 month, you should do 400 outreaches to get to that 5 clients. And believe me, when you do this, you have a much better feeling about what you're doing, because it's actually all about, it's all about mindset. I mean, everything is about mindset. When you are doing the things that you're doing, when you're putting that effort, you're not going to question yourself constantly that, okay, the thing that I'm doing, is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? But when you do this reverse engineering process, you feel like that 400 outreaches that you have derived from this calculation actually means something, because it's based on numbers. Of course, it's not going to be exactly 5 clients. I mean, things are random. There are different noises in the process. Numbers go up and down, but at least it's based on facts. You looked at your conversion rates. You saw, how can you get to a point that you can have 5 clients per month. So this 400 outreaches has a meaning now. Instead of just saying like, okay, I want to increase my revenue, so I need more clients, so let's do more outreaches. And you start day 1 with 40 outreaches, day 2 30, day 3 20, and then you're like, okay, well, it's not working out, or it's like, am I gonna get there? Am I not gonna get there? Because you don't have numbers, because your brain works based on logic. Since you don't have a logic about your numbers, then your brain responds negatively and just it tells you that this doesn't make sense. Like, how are we sure that we're going to get there? And using this method, you can reverse engineer and see what you need to do in action to get to the point that you want. And this 400 outreaches now means something, and you can distribute it through the days of the month. Maybe you say, like, I don't know, like, I want to do 20 outreaches each day for 5 times a week, so I can get to that 400 outreaches a month. Actually, I didn't calculate it. I'm just assuming. It's an example. But yeah. So you break it down and see what you need to do exactly to get to the desired situation. All right, guys, this was a really important video. I hope it helped. Just do it simple. Like, started with like simple stuff. Just set like simple goals and try to do these baby steps, and you'll realize the power of this reverse engineering method and how it can affect your brain positively and just ensures you that you are doing the right thing. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Any feedback is of course appreciated, so if you have anything in mind, please comment below. And if you want to talk to me, I'd be definitely happy to have a chat with you. There's a link in the description, and you can schedule a discovery call with me, so we can talk about your business and see if we can help you grow your business. Thank you very much, guys, and have a nice day.